What's up, everybody? This is Fatima, and I'm here to do an ancestor message for the collective. Okay? Please keep in mind that as I highlight the energetic scenarios, this message may resonate for you in one way, shape, form, or fashion. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Okay? As you continue to go on your spiritual journey, you will encounter many different distractions, signs, synchronicities, things that you should follow, okay? And you may miss some of those signs, and I'm here to enlighten you and help guide you along your journey. Just take this opportunity to see how the message resonates for you, okay? But always take the path of least resistance. And timing is always divine when you're not in your mind. All you have to do is shift, refocus in order to realign. Always choose happy. And I know for some people it's hard to do that because they don't know how. But all you have to do is choose happy. So if something doesn't feel good, then do whatever you have to do to make it feel good. You don't even have to think about it, okay? For instance, if you turn on the water and the water was hot, you would automatically turn it on cold or cool, right? Okay, the same scenario applies. My information is in the description box below. Please free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notifications bell. Thank you for your support. All right. So, Divine Feminine. The energies that came out. I did this message previously, but I forgot to turn the mic on. Anyway, but that was time for me to get information that I needed for myself. Now, with the moon being in Cancer still, we are still in receptive mode, still feeling energies that are based off of emotion. Um, there are still relationships that are highlighted, and energies are momentum is growing, right? When it comes to different emotions from people. And so the object is to maintain awareness because you are still in manifestation mode, Divine Feminine. You're getting ready to give birth to something new. So you need to move forward and continue to pay attention to the signs that the divine is trying to give you. Okay? Um, Someone is holding a secret, but it has nothing to do with you. Someone is not being faithful. Someone is experiencing lack and sitting in spiritual jail. Okay? They're experiencing a lot of sorrow. Um, Someone may be experiencing a loss of job, loss of status, experiencing stress, grieving. Okay, someone is upset, weeping. Okay, I feel like someone is on a fool's journey. You've already taken the new path. The full card for you is a new beginning, right? You already know what it's going to be, whatever it's going to be, right? Everything is everything. You know that the divine has whatever they have for you. I feel like you've chosen to isolate yourself because there are a lot of energy vampires that are trying to feed off of you, divine feminine. With the energy being in Cancer, that is the feminine energy, that's the womb. You could be experiencing a little bit of bloatedness, pressure. You're dealing with issues with the mucus, the stomach, the ovaries. Some people may be on a cycle, right? But be mindful also that we are still waxing. So what you give emotion to will grow. So let's look at what the moon wants you to also know. With this full moon getting ready to go into Leo, the Leo is very powerful, likes to be creative, likes to express themselves. Has a lot of pride. It's the ego, right? It's the dramatic one. But when the moon is in Leo, Leo can often not like to take constructive criticism, so they might be a little feisty, catty when it comes to taking advice. Leo rules over the house of games, kids, speculation, the fun, the sun energy, okay? But I feel people are having to look at themselves. In order to get out of a scenario, you have to go within. When you get confused, when you don't know what to do, you have to go within. Because with the Aquarian season, these are still highlighted by the groups of people, right? The 11th house is about your hopes, your wishes, mastering the mind, because that's the number 11. Okay, so in order to master the mind, you had to have learned some lessons. And I feel you learned them. However, they will continue to represent themselves in the spirit to see if you are ready for the next level. And so I feel the divine wants you to continue to go within, get grounded, and seek inner wisdom and guidance. Don't take any one back from the past. Continue to recover from what broke your heart in the first place, because some of you have had to really break your own heart in order to heal, and so you're still in healing mode. Okay, it takes time. You can't rush it, because when you rush, then you still attract what it is that you were trying to get away from, because you're rushing it. Okay, and the song that I'm hearing and it's been playing in my mind over and over is by Leon Thomas, Leon Thomas. It's a hip hop R&B type of flow, right? It's a hot song, but it's called Mutt, Mutt. And you can take that song and apply it to self love. You can take that song and look at the lyrics, okay? Especially if you listen to it on YouTube Music, you can look at the lyrics, okay? Or you can just Google it, however you want to research it. But look at the meaning, the lyrics in the song, because there's a message in there for you, okay? Part of the chorus is, she said, take your time. What's the rush? She said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. The song talks about someone being a player, okay, and not being able to help themselves, right? A dog is gonna do what a dog is gonna do, right? It's a hot ass track. I could just imagine my rap idol DMX, because he was the dope lyricist. Um, I could just imagine him MCing over it. He inspired me to write. So when I was a teenager. So anyway, I listened to that song a lot, over and over and over, right? For the past, couple of days. But the song keeps playing. So I know that there's a message in that song. And I'm sharing this to say that I know that there's a lot of people that are listening and that do listen and follow me on different platforms and outside of social media. And when you tap in, just we're all healing from something that broke our heart in the past, right? And sometimes if we abandon that healing journey, we have to go back, because our spirit becomes entrapped, feeling enslaved and stuck to some false idea. And so, what it is that you have to go within in order to recover your mind, because with the Aquarian season, this is highlighting technological advancement. And so you may find yourself tapping into the energy of Mercury, where Gemini speaks about the devices. So you could be on social media a lot, could be connecting with the television, right? You could be doing things online with the energy heightening. The moon highlights deception, and it's very tricky because it can get you to throw yourself off, because you can get into the emotions of something, and the next thing you know, you're gravitating toward a certain frequency that is throwing you off energetically, because it's attached to a feeling, an emotion that is based off of something that is unhealed. So I saw a lot of addictive behaviors, a lot of manipulation, a lot of jealousy, envy, with the Leo moon coming. Because see, we're sitting in Cancer for 3 days, and so for if you are a Cancer sun sign, it's very important for you to change your diet, because the energy is working on you for you to heal from your emotional wounds, your mother wounds. Okay, so when we're looking at the divine feminine, we're still healing and operating out of the feminine energy. We're having to heal those emotional wounds. Okay, so there are feminines that are healing from being betrayed, cheated on, lied to, the typical third party situation. There being a mistress, there's something hidden, somebody needs to expose themselves, confess the truth. At the end of the day, all roads lead back to self because you made the choice to stay in a situation that you were not supposed to stay in. Because the minute a situation did not feel right, you were supposed to remove yourself. That was the sign in synchronicity. You stayed there too long. Aquarian is a fixed sign, 111 on the counter. That so like in my videos, I'm going to call out angel numbers 111 again, 1111, and they will highlight messages for you so that you can look them up. And those basically, when you see ones, those give you the energy of telling you to trust your intuition and make a wish. Okay, because things are working out in your favor. And funny, we're talking about the 11th house, so those are 1111s repeated. So I do feel you have a divine twin flame soulmate contract coming in, but you still are having to heal from the one that hurt you. Because in order to attract your twin flame, you have to first detach from the karmic soulmates. And that entails being operating out of the shadow aspect of yourself when it comes to toxic family, toxic friends, toxic lovers. They all are reflections of who you were in the past. Okay, and so in order to become a better version of you, you are going to have to see the Seven of Swords. Okay, see where you sabotage yourself by staying there. For one, because you got to look at yourself when you look at the mirror. Okay, why are you sabotaging yourself by sitting in a place where you are content? Because this speaks about sitting in a position that you don't want to be in. Many people are in situations for money, for a place to stay, for stability, for false emotional reciprocity, if that makes sense. Emotional stability, right? So in most cases with those type of relationships, you're giving to someone in hopes, you're giving them something in hopes that they'll give back to you. Okay, you have to give to yourself. The feminine is the one that attracts. Okay, you don't have to be in a situation where you're being given the bare minimum. If you're going to do that, you might as well give to yourself. And if all else fails, then you need to, you get too confused and you don't understand, then you need to go within. Look at why you feel stuck in the first place. What got you there? Because you wanted this, or that. You thought, mental energy, right? You thought that someone was for you, right? You thought you lost your someone. You didn't lose anyone. You gained yourself because you came out as at the hermit because you had to ghost the situation, right? So you had to look at the problem. The problem was you. In the beginning, you attracted that, okay? Because you didn't see yourself as worthy. So you attracted people that gave you the bare minimum. And that's the honest truth of the scenario. You have to look at what made you feel like you were lacking or made you feel low in the first place. You should never overgive your energy to anyone. If they don't want to listen, if people don't want to change, keep moving. Stop giving to people that don't give back to you. The two nines are telling me that you're getting ready to complete a cycle. The sixes are telling me that A situation is there's a situation about money. Somebody is in fear of going to jail, and I do see someone in spiritual prison. I feel somebody needs to be honest with themselves because I feel someone is going through a tough time right now. But they do it to themselves. Some people just don't want to change, okay? So learn from your experiences, okay? And continue to teach others and help others that are willing to help themselves. If people don't want to help themselves, then don't worry about it. Continue to restore your body, heal your body. Don't trust nobody and protect your body. Okay? Search within yourself and kind of detach from social media, the television, listen to some meditating sounds. Um, Keep your inner light shining. Okay? Your ancestors want you to be as grounded as you can and be careful not to overindulge at this time because the moon is becoming full, and as it becomes full we're cultivating, okay, we're pouring, and then the moon becomes full and then we receive. So you know, if you've recovered from addictive behaviors, be mindful and temper yourself because you don't want to start manifesting that again. Okay, take time to take a breather. Take time to detox. That is what's going to help change your situation. You need to get clarity of a situation because Libra brings clarity. This is Libra energy. This is Libra energy. So, what needs stabilizing, right? The Nine of Cups tells me that you are content, but you lack something. Something is missing. What's missing is you turning towards yourself and loving yourself. Because I feel if you got the Nine of Cups, you already have the love of self. You just don't have a soulmate. You're single. Okay? So, in order to get, because you're still healing, so in order to get what it is that you want, you have to continue to do the work. So, energetically, people are stuck. Stop looking at the people that are stuck. Look the other way. Because if you're looking this way, you need to look that way because that way is this way. Okay? Um, let's see. What else the ancestors want you to know, Divine Feminine? You have an unexpected income coming in. So if someone is dealing with the loss of a job, you have good news coming in. If you're in need of money, you have money coming in. I'm getting ready to sneeze. I'm trying not to. I feel you need to continue to elevate and track down your fears and your desires and go after them. You know, go with them and just spend some time with self. Quiet your mind. See, this moon in Cancer it deals with the mucus, the ovaries, all the feminine energy, right? Because I see Pisces out here also. I see you need to continue to work in silence, but as this moon energy is all water, so I tend to take on water energy when I am channeling. Because my nose and everything was just as clear as day. But you know, I think spiritually, when you purge this way, I think you're getting rid of negative spirits too. I think that's what it is. So you do have new love coming in. This keeps coming out. Okay, there is a new soulmate contract that is trying to come in. Continue. Look, listen to the messages in the music. Okay, somebody from the past is confessing through song. She said, "Take your time. What's the rush?" She said, "Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt." You have to listen to the song. It's a hot ass song. You're going to want to listen to it over and over. You are very abundant, okay? This person in your past was arrogant. They were careless with your heart. They didn't, they ghosted you, right? So now, but you're the queen of ghosting. you know what you women know how to ghost if they need to, but we don't do it intentionally. Not all of us. Some, if you're a Virgo, you naturally hermit and ghost. I didn't even know that that's what they called it. I just knew that at one point I was just taking care of my business. I wasn't thinking about none of that shit. So, but they call it ghosting. Apparently, that's the thing. So I learned that a few years back. But you have an inheritance coming in. Okay, you have a new lover coming in. You have to first love yourself. Adopt your childlike energy. Okay, take on the childlike energy, which is the house of Leo. Be carefree. You didn't do nothing to these people. You trying to help them. You didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on you. God damn it. Anyway, so you need to realize that you are a divine child. You are protected. The Most High favors you. Okay, the Most High sees what you're trying to do, but don't help nobody to your own detriment. I feel like people are going to be catty. People maybe treating you fucked up because you try to help. Okay, let it go and continue to move on. All right, the divine wants you to yeah, you just outgrew these people. That's it. You're not like this anymore. You no longer are playing the fool. You're not going to deal with anybody that chooses to be arrogant and full of themselves and just think that they can do whatever to people and then just not be mature about it. Okay, so you know what it is. You don't love anybody that tried to stab you in the back, tried to hurt you. Okay, I feel like you probably fell out of love with someone, you outgrew them. It's a karmic relationship. Okay, the divine wants you to trust the universe. They have something better for you. Oh, my nose, I'm getting ready to go because I ain't about to do this. But yes, the sun card tells me this is Leo energy, and be happy. Be happy. Choose happy. You have a soulmate, a divine partner that's trying to come in. Okay, but first you need to you need to elevate. You need to clear some energy. You need to probably take a spiritual bath. Okay, um, get yourself back in alignment. Get yourself back up. Okay, you might need to do some laundry too, but avoid repeating past cycles. Develop positive habits to introduce new patterns into your reality. Okay, and computer. Reconnect openly with others and remain open to different possibilities. I see the computer, the TV, whatever it is that you're watching, okay? Avoid taking on situations from the past. You could have been watching something that was bringing in this energy, whatever it is you was watching on TV or on your computer. Uh, these are people that are still repeating the past cycles, okay? Their spirit is stuck. These are people that didn't want to change. So that's what they have to accept, okay? I feel like your energy, you still look good. Everything looks fair. Everything looks balanced. As far as money, if you make money, you spend money, you're still going to make that money. Things are going to be balanced. So you're not losing anything. So you want to kind of continue to build and increase your assets. Treat yourself like an asset, right? So if you're an asset, if you are the bag, continue to add to your bag and stop giving away energies that are not going to put back into your bag, okay? See yourself as an asset and compartmentalize those liabilities and handle them accordingly, okay? And get back rebalanced. Treat yourself like you are a checking and savings account, okay? So at this time, I'm gonna conclude the reading. I would like to send any negative energies back um, that are that are being sent to harm, distract, destroy, hurt those feminine or masculine energies of light and healing. I would like to send those energies back out in exchange for love and light. Um, I thank you for your support. I'm grateful that I was able to enlighten you. I hope that the divine continues to send you enlightenment. I thank the Most High, the archangels, the ancestors, and spirit guides for support, protection, and guidance and love. Okay, and I hope to see you continue healing along your journey. All right, namaste, ashe, peace.